Okay, I guess that's it. I guess we could have let the credits go, but let's face it, we beat the game, and there was no point. I mean, I really love the credit scenes before we get to the main credits. I mean, that was just so Doom, and that was just so Doom. I love the credits. It felt like something from a movie, a very action-packed movie, but done right. Wish a lot of movies do that. I mean, some movies do it, just Doom did it better. Take note, video game developers. Okay, so, as usual, time to give my verdict for Doom. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 instantly. It's one of my top games from 2016. Love it. Love every second of it. Okay, so my complaint, real quickly with the Doom 2016, which I hope they kind of address in the sequel, which I'll play next. It was the multiplayer. I played enough of it, like maybe 5 rounds or a little bit more. I couldn't get into it. It reminded me of Halo and some other first-person shooter that Doom really didn't need. It would have benefited maybe from a co-op and maybe something else, but I don't know. The multiplayer didn't stick with me. And the Snap map, I can't really give a verdict because I didn't get into it, or I never actually played it. So, I can't give a complaint about that, but I can complain about the multiplayer. The multiplayer is just, you can't get into it. Yeah, it's still classic Doom kills, they're awesome and all that, but it does get repetitive, and I don't know, it doesn't get exciting. Not like the single-player campaign. That's my only complaint with it. That's fast. Now, what do I like? I'm not gonna even nitpick the story. The story, there's nothing to. It doesn't take itself seriously, but that's why we love Doom. It doesn't have to take itself seriously. What I love about it is just its gameplay is pitch perfect. It's the best gameplay I've played in a first-person shooter. It just took the old and combined it with some new modern touches, and it just made it super fun. I love going through the levels because I got to utilize glory kills, which I don't think was in the first game, the very first game. So all this modern with the old style just gelled well, and it just made a very cascade of violence and death that just made you feel like it made you feel dope and awesome. It just made you feel awesome in every level. Whatever small fight or big fights or big demons or boss fights, everything was pitch perfect for the boss fights to the game. Everything was pitch perfect. And the level design, just with the modern touches when you compare it to the first trilogy of the games, is just pretty good for its time. Is it the best graphics? No. But it's pretty solid. The level design is pretty good, and the game design is pretty good. The collectibles, to the Rude Trial, to get the classic maps, that's awesome too. To get all the collectibles like Doom Guy, and all these Fallouts and everything else, and just doing all the challenges, everything with the collectibles is just fits so well with the Doom 2016. I'm curious to see what they do in Doom Eternal, but it's a great first start in terms of the level design. There's just so much flexibility and so much exploration for this type of linear game. It just makes it even awesome. And the next thing I actually like, music is just awesome. It's heavy metal appropriate, and it's just awesome every time you get to it. Guys, I have awesome. It gets a seal of approval. Enough said. So, I got no other complaints. This instantly get a 9 out of 10. This is a game that you would jump back again. Kinda wish it had a new game plus. Kinda wish it would get a new game plus, but that's okay. It doesn't really need it. That's my verdict. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 to the max. I wanted to give it 10 out of 10. I really did. But I think it's appropriate to give it a 9 out of 10. This is just so much replayability. That's another thing I can say. Music's awesome. It's awesome. Play Doom. Play Doom, you nerds. And that's enough said. See you guys next time.